right? And we are very e-commerce heavy, very profitable and successful online. We purposefully have not gone into retail because when you go into retail, right, retailers will order $1 million worth of product. You don't get your money for 2 to 3 months.
Right.
If you're lucky.
And then if you don't sell through,
they will return it back to you. And that's inventory and things that you could have sold online. And now you have inventory that's aging at their mercy. They also have significant fees, product placement fees to be on the shelf.
Distribution.
Their promotion fees, right? So for us, right, we're like, okay, we spent our first 5 years in business accumulating cash and being profitable and understanding our business and our consumer and strengthening our supply chain, right? For example, this year, we grew 1,000% year over year compared to last year. And we had stock issues. We had this marketplace wanted product, and we have number one products on TikTok, and we have our own e-commerce site. And then I didn't even ever realize that wholesale beauty supply stores, they want 50,000 units of this and they want that. And our supply chain got stretched thin. We all got stretched thin, right? And we've had to find now some of the biggest manufacturers that do textured hair care in the U.S. to be able to keep up with our demand. If you are in retail and you tell them you don't have product and they're used to selling X amount of product per week in their stores, they will charge you full retail price for every product sale that they lost.
Oh, I never heard of that.
So when you go into retail, it looks glamorous, it looks great, but you need to be fully prepared. You need to know what you're doing. You need to make sure that you have cash. Otherwise, what happens is, right, you can go into retail, go into all these stores, it looks great. You need cash and things to support that, because what happens also now is that you don't get your money back from them for months, and then you'll end up in a place where you need investors to sustain your business, and then you got to sell off this piece of business and take this loan and this, and bask and lie that we have $0 in debt and we have no investors. One of the
Shout out to Sister Breaking Down. So if you want to know why some of your brands and favorite businesses go out of business or have to sell their business out, is because of what she said. They don't have the debt. The investors and people like that, they got their hands in the cookie jar. These other brands may have to do that because it's hard when you go retail. Walmart and Target, they expect a certain amount of product. You got to produce that. That's the reason why Honey Pot changed their ingredient list, because they could not sustain what Walmart wanted. Walmart's like, well, we need a certain price point. Honey Pot products, the way it was when it was the best, well, you can't meet that price point, so you have to change your ingredient list. That's why she eventually sold the business. Like, yo, I don't want my name attached to it. So if y'all like, oh, you need to go ahead and blow up, and we need to, well, that's the sacrifice that comes with it. It is what it is.